The exploit of Nigerian artists outside the shores of the country remains very impressive, and as a matter of fact, it is still growing. But how big is the effect on the country? I met front-running music manager and marketer Bizul Oshikoya recently, and I asked him if he agreed with critics who have said the industry is yet to fully benefit from the international attention that is already making some Afrobeat artists global superstars. This is what he told me.
Well, I agree with you on that. Like, it's definitely, you're definitely right. Like, it's not reflecting back home. And I feel like those are the things, part of the things we're also working towards. I feel like now more people are starting to see, which is why, shout out to the current government, they're focusing on the creative economy. They're seriously focusing on the creative economy because they've seen how much revenue they can generate from the creative economy. Not only in Nigeria, also in the UK as well. They're focusing as well on the creative economy. Everyone is seeing how much the creative economy brings into the system, and everyone's focusing on it. So right now, I mean, the Lagos Arena is the first arena that's been built in Lagos, but we're going to see very many more across the country, and these things are going to change moving forward. I mean, it's the right time. I feel like the same way as the film industry, it's been growing over time. And now it's come to a time where we've started seeing international studios partner with Nigeria. We saw that with a movie that came out last year with MGM Studio. We saw Iwaju with the Disney. So it's like, for me, these are things that are going to start happening from now, because people are seeing it right now. People understand it better. People are willing to put their money in it now. Before, a lot of people were scared because they didn't understand it. There wasn't proper structures to let people get good return on investment. Now, these things are happening more investment banks, more VCs, more private equity companies are getting invested in the entertainment space. So now we're going to be seeing more of these things happening across Nigeria. So I feel like now is just the beginning. They say it takes 10 years for something to fully ripe and become successful. We've been able to build in the Nigerian music industry. I feel like not the entire industry, but the new wave is not even up to 10 years yet. So I feel like slowly and shortly, we're getting there. We started, right now we have a few Grammys, we have, a lot of these things. So right now I feel like things are getting better, and before you know it, we'll be there.
Bizul is very optimistic about how the international success will eventually reflect on the local industry. And trust me, he knows his onions.